Do you think you are agile and innovative? Indeed, yes, right? But do you believe that your client or company is ready for innovation? Maybe, maybe not. This is my podcast Designed Innovation with a new episode, The Right Mindset for Innovation. Designed Innovation, your agile podcast for your solo entrepreneurship. Yes, fine that you are back again here in my podcast. At first, sorry for my hard accent. Again, I'm a German boy. For me, it is very innovative to make this podcast here in English language. I'm a journalist in Orange and handle with topics like design thinking, agile, and so on in the last 3 years. That is the reason for this podcast. I have written a master thesis about the adoption of agile methods for solo entrepreneurs, and an essential part of this work was to look at the mindset of agile methods like design thinking and the challenges of it. This is a column about this topic. What, for instance, are writing others about the mindset? For instance, in the playbook of design thinking from Michael Leverick, something is written about the mindset. The process to solve a problem is described as driven by curiosity, accept complexity, visualize and show, experiment and iterate, focuses on people. Or like the Hasso-Plattner Institute shortly summarized, there is a human and user-centric approach. In other words, for the implementation of design thinking, at first there is a need to focus on the users. But too, it is important to have an open and respectful atmosphere in general. And this need for the openness means too that you have to allow all ideas, regardless of person's level of experiences and position in the company. What sounds easy might be in reality a waste implementation problem. And that's the problem. Just using agile methods don't do agile work. If your chief or client, for instance, is not accepting that everybody is equal in their ideas, then the best agile tool will just be used in the classical waterfall setting. For instance, it makes no sense to use Trello if you are not agile, for instance. And that's really the most obvious problem. And there is, unfortunately, the real chance that everybody gets frustrated after a while. That's my very personal experience and opinion. What do you think about this topic? Please write down your thoughts and comments on social media or my blog. I am very interested in. Links to the studies you will find on my accompanying blog entry on stroich.eu. That's the third episode of my podcast Designed Innovation. To remember, every second Monday is new content here. Welcome. Please feel free to contact me, comment on everything in my podcast blog or through the different possibilities in social media. And see and hear you again hopefully in 14 days. And in 14 days you will hear something about the high-low grid. And that's it. Bye bye, your Jörg.